All right, well, we're out here. This is just me right now. But I made one of these videos. It's the exact same format. I gotta move to long form again, so that's what we're doing. Anyway, Fenix 9 is on its way. August, September. There's gonna be likely a lot to choose from. And I think that what we're going to get is some of the stuff from the pros, LTE connectivity kind of peppered in throughout, as well as micro LED displays. MIP, I think it's going away. I really do. I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. But in addition to that, I think we're going to get some new processors finally. We've been using the same tired old processors for like multiple generations of Garmin watches, and they're just, I mean, the OS is just janky still. It's just janky. It's kind of like the boot, when you boot up, especially the MIPs, you get an animation that looks crisp, it looks solid, it looks modern. And then after that, everything's just kind of flat, I guess. Well, I mean, as a preference, you know, if we're moving into the smartwatch world, which I think Garmin is trying to do, they're trying to compete with Apple. They're trying to have a higher end sports-oriented device that can replace someone's Apple Watch who is coming from Apple. And I mean, more and more I'm seeing this where people are converting from Apple Watch to Garmin, and then, you know, in the past, the complaints that you're getting from doing that were like, you know, no microphone. We've remedied that. No LTE. Seemingly just on the pros and a couple other models peppered throughout LTE connectivity, because a lot of people, women especially, you know, want to not have to take their phone with them when they're out for a run. And if Garmin is listening, I hope to see some of the 43 millimeters launch with LTE. And I mean, it's always so limited what you're getting. Just smaller form factor LTE watches, I think, needs to happen for Garmin to enter that smartwatch space, you know, decoupled from the phone. It doesn't, you know, LTE doesn't matter so much on like the adventure watches, because you're, you know, way beyond there a lot anyway if you're hiking with them, etc. But the in-reach stuff right now, it's just so confusing what you're getting. Because if you truly want in-reach connectivity, you know, satellite connectivity, if you're going with one of the Fenix 8 Pros right now, it's not the same as having a standalone in-reach device. It's limited in what you're gonna get. Like, it's not truly global as the in-reach devices are, you know. And I just think that, like, if you look at the LTE plans and the in-reach plans, they're kind of mixed in together now, and it's super confusing. And then you're having subscriptions on top of subscriptions, on top of Connect Plus if you want that. I feel like Garmin just kind of all over the place with the subscription stuff, and they definitely need to move into subscriptions, obviously. Like, as far as, you know, their company profits, whatever. They need a subscription model of something, but it needs to be simpler, you know? Why not build in limited LTE connectivity only, not in reach, like satellite connectivity for like Connect Plus users? I think that would be a nice touch. Maybe increase the price of that, because I mean, now with the they've just added calorie tracking and meal tracking, something that with, you know, some AI functionality, like take a picture of food and it will estimate. It works pretty good. Same thing as barcode scanning. Now, if you are coming from MyFitnessPal, that's all paywalled features. So if you're rolling that into Connect Plus, now you're saving money, which is great. I think adding that really kind of makes a case for the Connect Plus. Everyone was always super mad about there even being a Connect Plus and what is it good for, who's it good for. But I mean, if you just want to track calories in-app, in Connect, there's a huge case now because you're saving and you're getting access to, you know, the paywall badges, which also people were mad about. But Fenix 9, that's what I would like to see. I mean, also a new charge port would be great because it's just, I understand that, you know, you can't really do USB-C, but I mean, even a clip style, like some of the other brands have, like Suunto, even some of the Garmin watches, like the Mark series, they came with a clip. It's just putting that in there, it's just always wiggling around. It's just not good. These are my complaints. This is my Fenix 9 wish list rant, I guess. But they're right around the corner, and like everyone else is, should I buy a Garmin device now? I think that they're providing a lot of value right now. Like the Fenix 8 Pro micro LEDs launched at $2,000. Garmin has them right now for $1,449 because I think that they realize that they're insane. I mean, I get it was experimental feature, but I mean, if you got that watch day one, I could expect it to be buggy. I almost did, and then I saw the eye-watering price tag for it and was like, okay, I don't think so. We're gonna skip the pros. And again, I don't need LTE connectivity or in-reach. That's really not who I am. There'd be, especially with a subscription. I'm like, no, I don't need another one. We subscribe to way too much stuff now. But, I mean, right now, I think the best deals are on the Pros and some of the Fenix 8s. I mean, a Fenix 8 Pro now, you know, they started at $1,300 for a 51, I think $1,200 for a 47. Now you can get both of those devices for the same price of $949 on REI, which is wicked good. Fenix 8s discounted right around 800, I've seen some 749s, you know, depending on the retailer. But I mean, these are good deals with good value, and especially if you want MIP, we can't count on an MIP launching even. You're probably still going to have it in the Enduro 4, which I might even switch to if they have the features of this particular watch and they have a finish, because I really like the this is the 51 millimeter Fenix 8 Solar, and I really like the natural titanium finish on it. Like it just, my black DLC watches and the new finishes compared to my, you know, Fenix 7, 6, X, and 5, they're different. So I haven't really experienced how they deal with scratches, but this one, because it's natural, you really don't see all the dings and dents that it gets as much as you do on the black. So that's why I end up choosing this. I mean, I'm committed to trying a new, probably we're thinking that there's going to be like a solar assisted AMOLED or micro LED that's coming out for the Fenix line. And the regular solars, MIPs, I think are going to just go over to Enduro. So Fenixes are just going to be AMOLEDs or micro LEDs with a solar assist on some of them. What that's actually going to get you, I mean, people have been saying with their 4751 millimeter AMOLEDs, Fenix 8s, non-pros, the pros actually get less battery life because of the LTE, which is sad. But their non-pros, Fenix 8s, AMOLEDs, they're getting, you know, 10, 12 days. So really, I'm only getting 2 more days with my MIP solar. I mean, that changes. If you're in equatorial regions and you're outside all the time, you're getting a lot more bump from the sun than you would if you're, you know, northeast region or more in the north, or far south, I guess, too. But yeah, I mean, I went on vacation, and that trip got me about 18 days of charge on one full charge before I left, with that extra added sunshine, and like direct sunshine, because we were in Miami, so it was a lot stronger than what it's typically around here in New England. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm probably gonna move to a 47 millimeter if I don't like the bezel on the 51, because that has been the case. The screen size is the same on both AMOLEDs, 51 or 47. It's still the same screen. You're just getting a little bit bigger battery and solar array and giant bezel, which I think makes it look dated. I just don't like it. So, and everyone's always calling out, "Oh, the watch looks so big on your wrist because you have a thin little dinky old wrist." Yeah, I do. Sorry. I haven't been willing to sacrifice the battery life, but I figure this go around we'll try it. Then I got to lose all my bands too. That's another investment. So I'm going to spend $1,200 on this new watch, and then I got to get new bands because I'm going down from 26 millimeter bands to 22 millimeter band. But I'm going to do it. We are committed to doing it. This band too is one of the used, not actually used, Garmin bands on eBay, titanium vented, and it is I'm pretty sure that they're just like excess stock from the company that Garmin uses to produce them in China, and then they ship direct from China. So it comes in a non-branded Garmin box, but still fully sealed with, all the plastic on the actual thing, like the actual bracelet. And, I got it, weighed it. It's definitely titanium. Weighs pretty much identical, actually less, I think maybe because it ships with less links than the stock, the OEM Garmin titanium band. But it's still $100 or $130. I'm sure the prices went up plus two if I have to pay duties, import fees, tariffs, whatever. That's another expense. So do I really want to do this? If I stick with the 51, it is what it is. If I stick with the 51, I don't like the bezels. I probably won't like the watch. The 47, I think, is just going to look better on my wrist, at least, as a smaller individual, or I guess not a large individual. So that's where I'm at. This is quite the rant, but this is what I need to do, I guess, to further the channel, is long form videos, because that's where we need to go. We need to get back to this. And for some reason, my first video that I made just like this, driving around in the car, ranting about Garmin stuff, is my best video, which is nuts to me. But apparently we like this unfiltered format. So, but that's what I'm thinking. August, September, we're gonna make an upgrade. We're going to upgrade to the new Fenix 9s. Which variant will we decide? Don't know. Probably gonna be a 47 millimeter. Unless, of course, there's no solar assist AMOLED in 47, which could be the case. Could only launch in 51. I would honestly prefer that. If it launched in 51 and they just shrunk that giant thick titanium bezel, and instead of that they put in a little solar assist array, yes, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Then I won't have to get rid of my bands. Awesome. Would be lovely. Is that what they're going to do? No idea. But anyway, I'll as always, like, comment, subscribe. We'll stay out here. We'll keep doing this, and I'll keep you guys updated when I find out more. Peace.